Welcome to the April Power Hour with iGaming Next. With spring approaching, well, it snowed here in Stockholm yesterday, but still spring is around the corner, and then for me it's almost impossible not to think about Malta. During my 3 years on the island, April was one of my favorite months. The warmth is coming back, the sea temperature is rising fast, the island is still green from the winter, and people are getting back that smile. And you can see all Swedes sitting with their faces angled towards the sun when being outside. I miss that, and it made me think about Malta's role in the development of the iGaming industry. An industry with thousands of employees, hundreds of companies, and entertainment for millions of people. To some extent, it all started in Malta. MGA was established in 2001, and today the iGaming industry in Malta is circa 12% of the country's total GDP. 12% is a lot. And my thoughts this time, can Malta sustain this? 20 years later, iGaming is more than just a license that is valid within the European Union, attractive taxes, and plus 200 days in the sun. The entire industry has developed massively since 2001. The question is, has Malta? Today, there are alternatives, and I have got the questions of Malta's future as a hub for the iGaming industry so many times. And my answer has always been the same. Yes, I believe in Malta because the ecosystem with a massive talent pool in the same place is a huge advantage. But is this enough? Today an operator needs 5, 6, 7, 8 licenses just to cover Europe, and more will come. But more importantly, in a couple of years, every operator, game provider, and supplier needs to show a business generating 0 carbon dioxide footprint. In the coming 2 to 3 years, it will be okay to offset the carbon dioxide by investing in forest projects, wind and solar plants, and similar. But in a 5-year perspective, I believe that the demand from players and regulators will be to actually show close to 0 carbon dioxide emissions. My question, is Malta prepared for this? Is MJ prepared for this? So in essence, the after effect of COVID, with everyone seeing how effective teams can be without being in the office, more licensed markets opening up, and the demand for green production, this could be a challenge for Malta long term. I mean, why struggle with finding a German-speaking customer service team in Malta when you easily can set up a team in Dresden or Frankfurt and they can work from home? Why host your service in Malta if every spin is powered by fossil-based energy when you can get 100% green spins from a server in Sweden or other places? And suddenly, that big office in Malta becomes less and less important. But I'm still hopeful for Malta as the hub for iGaming also going forward. MJ and Malta have again and again proven the ability to be one step ahead. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is already discussed on a high level. And don't forget, the spring in Malta is fantastic. That's a strong reason. So something different. The tech giants, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Facebook, Netflix, etc. And the discussion about when or if they will enter the sports betting market. Personally, I see Apple Bet or Google Bet for that matter as utopia. Just because they are big doesn't mean they will enter every market, and definitely not the market as stigmatized as gambling. But this doesn't mean they will stand totally on the sideline. Absolutely not. I mean, they are already involved via Apple Store, Google Play, AWS, and other products. But selling spades to the gold diggers, that's as far as I think they will go. What I do think will happen is a merge between sports rights, streaming, and betting, leading to the seamless sport/betting experience. I put on the TV and I watch a commentated Champions League game. where the constant flow of live bets just clicks away on the same screen. In the settings, I can turn the betting stream on or off. I can adapt it to my style, like only home team bets, only bets with higher odds than 1.5 or lower than 3, and so on. Here, I think one of the big techies will be involved somehow. So yes, they will probably have a stake, but not as operators. That's my thoughts for this time. The rest of the hour I leave to the rock stars at iGaming next.